Merchants and Planners Bank was founded in 1946 by farmers and business owners because they needed a community bank that knew them and understood their business. A lot has changed since then, but Merchants and Planners Bank is still employee-owned and operated, and we're still committed to knowing and understanding the needs of every customer we serve. Great rates, fast turnarounds, and experienced local bankers ready to work for you. That's why you should choose Merchants and Planners Bank. Stop at any of our 12 locations or contact us at mnpbank.com.
We believe in supporting our local community. It is an important fundamental part of what we do as a trusted dealership. By supporting community events, churches, local schools, and sports, we contribute to the growth and well-being of our communities. We believe in the growth of all youth and the significance of faith-based organizations and their impact on our lives and the communities within. We at George Kell Motors prioritize building relationships based on trust and integrity. Supporting our local community is an extension of this commitment.
My game this year is honoring my uncle, my late uncle, Earl Bud Black Jr., class of 1968. Tremendous honor for my family. Bud spent a lot of his lifetime up here in this booth broadcasting for these Newport Greyhounds, and it meant a lot to him, and it means a lot to my family for the Alumni Association to honor him and my family. Nation, you got us zoomed in there.
And you can go back and watch those old games with Bud and David. And
pan over and show the Black family here. Here's my Aunt Jane.
David down there.
Yep. David, Kenny, my mom Linda, my Aunt Jane.
When you go listen to those old games with Bud, David, and Randy, I mean, you get goosebumps. But because David tells it so well. Bud could paint a picture of where you were, and I mean, just the way that he talked, you knew when you heard it, you knew what was going on, and you had that feeling. And I can go back and watch games and get goosebumps just by the excitement that they had in the booth.
I watched or listened to the '81 state championship game on radio. You talk about some broadcasting. Bud would just. Robbie Crawford tees it up from the 40. Got a wind blowing across the Greyhound field. It's about 5 miles an hour out of the east. It's going to be play great into the hands of the Greyhound. You know, he could just paint the picture. And Dad said it many times. It's hard to broadcast. Thank you, Randy C.
I would like to present Bud Black's family this tribute in his honor.
And he has that right. The voice of the Greyhounds, Bud Black, and Bud is missed by so many, and just a great guy with a great family. Ben, I know.
Well, we're honored, Hayden. We're honored to be a part of this program, and our roots run deep. Nation and I, before the game, we got to visit, help set up some of the '68 reunion, the class of '68 reunion, and they got to looking at the trophy case, man. We got some deep roots in football here in Newport, Arkansas, and we're proud and honored to have contributed. And you know, Bud Black played on that team. He I guess he graduated in '69. No, '68 would be when he graduated. But anyway, Dad played, I played, Grant played, Ken played, Jace played. Got a 3-year-old boy, fixed to be 3 max. Hopefully he'll play. But we're just honored, and we thank you and thank everybody, man. It's, you know, it's special to be a Greyhound. I've been taught that my whole life, and I believe that with all my heart. There's magic in that orange. But we're going to take a break here and get ready for the Newport Greyhounds playing host to the Manila Lions here at Greyhound Field, and that action's coming right up.
Absolutely. You know, back in the early 90s, we've been kind of trash talking today, and everybody's talking about I went 3-0, and I believe Coach Morrow went 3-0 against against the Greyhounds back in the late 2000s, 2007, 8, 9, 10 in that area. So it's going to be fun. I've known Coach Mo for a long time. Actually, people might not know he worked over Southside for a little while, and we had a little. Actually helped him. I think he did a little internship over there for us 1 year. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I'm just looking forward to good football. It's going to bring a great gate. Like I said, a lot of us never wanted to drop this rivalry, and I'm just glad it's back.
What are just some of your personal favorite memories from playing in Navy coaching this rivalry?
My favorite memory, personally, as I hadn't coached in it at all, but as a player, I had 9 tackles, an interception, and a 50-yard touchdown run my senior year against them, winning 49-6. I'd have to say that's my favorite. I was player of the game that game, so there you go. Probably the most exciting game was the 6-2 game in probably 1990, which was when Coach Bradley, our superintendent now, John Bradley's senior year. We were up 6-0, and we were on our own 2-yard line, and we had to take an intentional safety so we get a little breathing room. With about 3 minutes left in the game, and they drove down. And the story tells that they drove down, and the receiver ran the wrong route, or they would have beat us at the last play of the game. But it is what it is. That we pulled that one off. So we're hoping for a lot more stories like that to come.
That's 2024. How you feeling about the 2023 Greyhounds?
We lost a lot of really good, talented skill players this year. We're going to have a small senior class. It's a tough bunch, though. They're really killing it in the offseason right now. We're going to have to play a different style of football. I think we're going to be more smash mouth. Last year we had Colin Crichton, Isaiah Kendall, and C.J. Young. It was just we just spread the ball around, let them have a lot of fun. This year I think we're going to have to run the ball right at people and probably get a little better on defense. And still expecting to have a good chance to win conference. I hope we're at the end of the year. Us, Melbourne, Salem, the usual suspects, and we're still looking having high expectations.
How's your non-conference schedule shaping up?
Same as last year. Really, really hard. We have 2 4As, a 5A, and an Osceola, who's a 3A, which is top notch. You have Osceola, then BB. We go to BB. Osceola does come to us, and then Stuttgart will come to us. And Stuttgart's always a pretty decent football team. And then we'll finish that up at Truman, which gave us a lot of fits last year. Had a hard time beating them last year.
Now, first off, you played in this series. What does it mean to bring it back?
I did. I played in 2003. We ended up winning the state championship that year. I don't remember the score, but it wasn't very close. My junior year, we only lost 2 games. I think in that game I didn't play past halftime either. And then my senior year, I don't know what the score was either, but I didn't play much in the second half. So, no, I'm excited to get the game back on. I know the kids are going to be excited. The town's going to be excited. Like Dr. Hester said, we're going to roll in with the sirens going and kick the door down.
That's 2024 looking ahead. How do you feel about 2023 squad?
Oh, we're painting the picture right now. I think our strength of our team is going to be our defense. We've got 3 of our linebackers all coming back. Mike Townsley, Bo Baxter, Connor Forey. They're all going to be leaders of our team, and I think our defense is really going to be what's going to be the backbone of our team this year.
What's non-conference schedule-wise, how's it looking for you guys this season?
Well, we've got week 0. We play Searcy at Searcy, and then we play Maumelle here at home, and then we go to Harrison and play Harrison. So we play 6A and 2 really good 5A teams.
Just how excited are you just to kind of build on all the success you had last season?
Well, we had a lot of success. It was nothing that I did. The kids played out of their minds. The coaches coached amazing, made my job a lot easier. When you've got somebody like Coach King still here helping me, it makes the transition for me a whole lot easier being a first-time head coach.
All right, I'm good to go. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
No problem.
Coach, I do want to ask you just a real quick question. And you talk about Coach King and 26-year guy, and you worked under the guy, you played under the guy. How much does that guy really mean to the style of play that you play? And I know you guys get after it defensively.
I was talking about the program and the program that he built, and with all the other coaches that I played for, and we're just trying to keep the program that at the level where he put it at.
Kids are always good, and you got a great staff that works behind you.
Yes, sir. No, that's the key. Having good people working with you, not for you, and then having kids that are bought in, that know what the standards are, what the expectations are, and our kids. We've got 80 in off season right now, and Coach Holmes is our strength and conditioning coordinator. He actually came over from Newport. He ended up putting on black and orange, and he looks a lot better in that than orange and black.
There's no doubt he's a good one. He just won a big regional award.
Oh, yeah, no, I tell people all the time, he's we're lucky to have Coach Holmes. He's, our associate head coach. He's right there with me doing everything. And whenever I ended up getting the head coach, I said, Bryce, I can't do this without you. And we're in this thing together, and just like with all the other coaches. So lucky to have him here. He's a great friend and a great coach, too.
Coach, good luck to you this coming year, and good luck to you till you have a lot of football games coming up the year after that.
Yes, sir. Go Pioneers.
For years, the battle has raged about who has more spirit, Newport Greyhound fans or the Batesville Pioneer fans. Let's see if we can go find out.
I was a student trainer for the Pioneers, and I can tell you that no other team plays with as much heart and soul as they do. Go Pioneers!
I've been a Greyhound football fan for over 50 years, and we all know there's magic in those orange helmets.
50 years, I didn't know we were competing on who had the oldest fans. Thought we were talking about who had the best team. And you're going to need some magic because Pioneer never quits. Give me just a second, I'm allergic to dogs. I've been sneezing all day. Yeah, Pioneer never quits.
Greyhounds have the best fans because we keep the tradition going from generation to generation.
The Pioneers have my heart, and the coaches dream of this game all year long.
Yeah, they're dreaming about winning.
I was a Pioneer cheerleader, and I know the Pioneer fans are always on point.
As a former Greyhound lineman, I learned that Newport fans and the players always have each other's back. I'll pass on being anything other than a Greyhound.
While this score may never be settled, one thing is for certain. Both have limitless enthusiasm for their teams and their towns. And at the end of the game or the workday, we are not divided by our differences, but united by our passions.
For a new vehicle, George Kell Motors in Newport has you covered with a great selection of vehicles from Chevrolet and GMC. And if your vehicle needs routine maintenance or critical care, our factory-trained technicians can take great care of you, get you back on the road in a flash. George Kell Motors, your Hall of Fame dealer off Exit 85 in Newport. Call us 870-523-2792 or view our entire inventory at georgekellmotors.com.
Well, it's time for the Two Chicks Forest and More birthday report this week. Monday on February the 5th, these people have birthdays. Kathy Burgess Rallett with a birthday. Christy Greeno, Macy Thomas Embry with a birthday also. Courtney Gahn, Scott Elphinstone, and Penny Lancaster, all with birthdays on February the 5th. On Tuesday, Jimbo Eddington has a birthday, as does Nick Murphy. My nephew Andrew Kilgore with a birthday. Tyler Chapman also with a birthday on the 6th. Will Bowen and Brandon Gillian, all on Tuesday, February the 6th. On Wednesday, the 7th of February, Sonia Limbert has a birthday. Benny Malone, Allison Hicks, and Tabitha McCarville, all with birthdays on Wednesday. Alvin Pryor, Tamara Bond, Tyler Asher, Brent Martin, and Alasia Lane Hendricks, all with birthdays on Wednesday, February the 7th. On Thursday, February the 8th, Tyrone Watkins has a birthday. Ronell Wood and Roseanne Lynn Cheshire with a birthday on Thursday on the 8th. On Friday the 9th, Kenny Fletcher Cha-Cha has a birthday. Jennifer Marie Neal with a birthday. Hugh Walker, Willie Mink, Jordan Goff with a birthday. Jim Taylor, Adrian Freeman with a birthday on Friday as well. Kyle Sutherland, Stephen First with a birthday. Stephanie Miller, John Morrow, Jamie Hopkins, Keisha Murphy, and Josh Longino also with birthdays on Friday. On Saturday, February the 10th, Andrea Nelson has a birthday, as does Cheryl Honey, Jessica Jackson, Steve Reed with a birthday on the 10th. Eddie Wright has a birthday. Jesse Simmons IV, Luciana Hernandez, Sharon Thielemeyer, and Teresa Tinsley all have birthdays on Saturday, February the 10th. And then on Sunday, February the 11th, Ryan Carter, Ed Jones, Mark Nance, Charles Grisham with birthdays. Lana Arnold has a birthday, as does Aaron Coots, Jason Gregory, and Jasmine Monet Harris, all with birthdays on February the 11th. That's on a Sunday. Happy birthday to all of you. If we missed your birthday, happy birthday to you as well. All brought to you by Two Chicks Florist and More. We're located at 1014 Malcolm Avenue right here in Newport. Our phone number is 523-3514. You can check us out on the web at twochicksflorist.com or on Facebook at Two Chicks Florist and More.
Sherry Neal. I was a Whippet from the class of 89.
Christy Youngblood, Whippets, class of 1989.
Jerry Beth Hinkle Bowen, class of 1990. Renee Lawson George, class of 1989.
Amy Paulsgrove Foster, cheerleader, class of 1995.
Monica Welch, class of 1994.
Brandy Justice Keedy, class of 1994.
Lauren Turner Sampson, 1998.
Melissa Washam Kiefner, class of 97.
Audra Hinkle Lovelady, class of 97.
Sarah Pankey, cheerleader, class of 2001.
Brittany Long, cheerleader, class of 2011.
Sandy Smith, cheerleader, class of 2010.
Amanda Hefner Anders, cheerleader, class of 2002.
Candace Embry Morrow, Whippet, 2002.
Tracy Metzger, Whippet, class of 2006.
I'm Haley Watson, class of 2012.
Lindsay Malden, class of 2012.
My name is Summer Bright, and I'm a current senior high Whippet, class of 2015.
My name is Dejanette Morgan. I'm a senior high Whippet of 2012.
Hannah Malden, senior high Whippet, class of 2015.
Chandra Watkins, senior high Whippet, class of 2014.
I'm Libby Greeno. I'm a current senior high Whippet, class of 2014.
I'm Morgan Minley, current senior high Whippet, class of 2014.
I'm Khadijah Reyes, current Whippet, class of 2014.
I'm Sarah McAllister. I'm a current senior high Whippet, class of 2015.
I'm Shelby Jo Carden.
I'm Abby Jones.
I'm Autumn Mears.
I'm Abby Ratton.
And I'm Catherine Connor.
And we are the current Newport High School cheerleaders, class of 2014.
My name is Sissy Boyster.
I'm Ashton Madden.
My name's Emily Lowry.
And I'm Mindy Linville.
And we are current Newport High School cheerleaders of the class of 2013.
Get your tissues out, folks, because I'm going to show you a couple of other clips before we wrap up this segment with Coach Keedy. And one is Coach Keedy at the All Sports Banquet. He also was honored for his years of service, and tons of Newport folks there, and Paragould people came over for that. And here's some of Coach's speech, and also right after that, something that I had to say about Coach. I think if you're like us, you'll find that it tugs at you pretty much.
All of you people here, it has been certainly a privilege for me but no, I'm going to make it. It's been such a privilege for me to have been your coach, It's been fun. I think I'm the person, you know, who has been rewarded by having all of you young ladies and young men out here with me throughout the years, the great coaches. Coach Keppel will not be able to be here. He called in. He wanted to be here very badly. He is inheriting a wonderful staff, and he's going to be blessed with having all of you people here to support him, and how special you have been to me, my family. And speaking of my family, thank you so much for all of your help putting up with me throughout the years. You have meant so very much to me, and will always, and in the tough times you were always there. And Jennifer, we know everyone here how very much you have meant to me and the Greyhounds. You know, sacked the quarterback. They'll never forget that. We sacked him a few times too. Thank all of you again. I'm flabbergasted with these gifts. I can't get over it. And again, for all of you seniors, in closing, I hope that this has not interrupted your hour of honor, because you're the kids that have made all the things possible. Every year there's a new senior class, and I have been blessed to have had 26 of them. And every year it's a special class of young men and young women. And so remember what you've heard here. Never forget your friends. In time of need, pick up the phone and call them. If you ever need me for any reason whatsoever, pick up the phone and holler at me. That's what we're here for. That's why we do this. That's why coaches are coaches. We want to be there for you. And in return, you have always been there for us. And bless your hearts. It has given me a wonderful, wonderful coaching career, one that I will never, ever forget. The memories I will cherish forever and ever. Go Hounds, beat Batesville.
With one special moment I want to talk about. And give me just a second to do this. The lowest moment I ever experienced as a Newport Greyhound football fan was in 1989 in War Memorial Stadium and dressing room after a football game that we lost to Dollarway 7-3. We had a better football team. We outstatted them. We outplayed them. They got the biggest break ever in a high school football game and won the game closing second 7-3. It was in that dressing room Coach Kenny Black and Coach Keaty and I said, after everybody got on the bus, and we were all crying, and Coach Keaty said, I have let everybody down. I've let my team down. I've let my community down. Bill, I hope every coach lets us down the way you have. Thank you, my friend.
Been up and down by both teams, but joined by Coach Nathan McCarville, who's the head baseball coach of the Newport Greyhounds. Coach, good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
Been seeing you a bunch lately. A couple of things we want to talk about here at halftime. We want to talk about, number one, we want to talk about a big fundraiser that we've got going on. But before we get to that, I want to talk a little bit about your baseball team. I've watched them practice a couple times inside, and we're going to be a lot more competitive than we've been the last couple of years. We've got a great group, and you know how to work these kids. These kids are working hard. Talk a little bit about the team in general and what all we're doing at this stage of the game.
Well, it's just good to be outside. Today,
Yeah.
65 degrees. We got out there about 2.5 hours and really got after it. And energy was high, and these kids love to play. They love to be out there, and they love to be a part of this team. And it's showing on the field right now.
Coach, you've got a lot of players returning. Matter of fact, most all of them are returning, and we got a very young team still. Talk about age-wise, where we are as far as the age. Not everybody, but, I mean, we're just very, very young, but we're very, very talented, and we got a chance to be very, very competitive, and then we got a chance to be very, very good.
That's right. We've got to come together. They're still kind of learning each other a little bit. The upperclassmen, we don't have any seniors, so that does play into it a little bit, but we've got a few juniors that are really going to help lead. You know, Ethan Norris and Jack Sampson, those two kids are high energy kids, and they like to be around the program. They love these younger kids too. They've grown up with them their whole life.
Coach, talk a little bit about this fundraiser that we have going on, because we're trying to raise money. The goal last year was $5,000. We met that at $6,500 this year. We stepped up the ladder a little bit. We want the folks in Newport, Arkansas, and the community to know that we're trying to raise money, and it all goes back and it funnels back right back to our baseball program.
Yes, this equipment these days is not cheap. You know,
right.
We spend a couple, $1,000 on bats and $1,000 on catcher's gear, and all of a sudden that starts to add up. And a couple things we're looking for this year is another 9-pocket pitching net, so we don't have to wear our catcher's legs out every time we need to throw a bullpen. And we'd like some portable mounds that aren't 300 pounds apiece.
Right, absolutely.
Some that are from this century maybe, but the ones we have are decent enough. But we'd like some that we can move around a little better and that maybe last a little longer and a little easier on the knees landing.
Coach, talk about how, if you want to give, what do we have to do?
So you can go follow us. We've got a Facebook page and a Twitter page. It's Newport Hounds Baseball on both. X, I guess, Twitter, whatever it is.
Right.
And on that page, you'll see a letter and you'll see the link. All you got to do is click on the link, put how much you want to donate, leave a message for if you're alumni or if you're, a parent of whoever, and let us know how much you appreciate us.
It's a great opportunity to give directly back to the program and the kids.
Right.
And let me assure everybody, our baseball program is fixing to, we're going to be stronger than we were last year, and I see for years to come, we've got kids coming, and we've got younger kids that are practicing and playing, and our program is built, but we have to have help from time to time, just like any program does, and that's what we're doing. We're asking for donations.
Yeah, and the school does a great job, and the Booster Club does a great job as well, but there are things that we need above and beyond that for this program to really take off and meet its potential that it could possibly get to.
I want to talk a little bit about going back to the team once again. You can't win without pitching.
No.
And we've got some pitching.
You got to throw strikes.
You got to throw strikes.
That's right.
We got to throw strikes.
Yes, we've got several kids that have got pretty decent arms, and we're looking, and they're young. We still got one more year with a couple of the juniors and 3 more years with a couple of the sophomores and the freshmen. So it just, all these kids love baseball and love getting on the mound and love competing. That's the biggest thing we're trying to hammer home this year is compete. Compete till you can't anymore.
Well, we want the folks to know that you can donate, and again, tell us how we can do so.
Absolutely. Ask any one of our kids, and they'll be able to hopefully direct you in the right direction. But the easiest way is just go on Facebook or Twitter and find that page. I've thrown it out there, and I'll throw it out there again 100 more times. But click on that link, and it'll pull you right to the website, and you can donate how much ever you want. The only thing that doesn't come back is just a little small fee for using a card, 1.5%, 2%, something like that. But the rest goes directly back into the program, and the rest goes directly back to these kids.
Well, we want everybody to help because that's what we do. We help kids in Newport, Arkansas, and we don't want to just be good. We want to be great, and we want to have the best equipment that we can get. If you're going to be at a top-level baseball program, you've got to have top-level equipment. First of all, you just got to have the equipment that's necessary to run a practice.
Absolutely.
That's what we're trying to do.
Right.
That's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to get anything extraordinary. We're just trying to get equipment that we need.
We're trying to meet that standard of what we need.
Absolutely.
And we go, we take them on a spring break trip, and we'll go down to Maumelle and Little Rock, and they'll get to do some things. We'll go bowling, and we'll go out to eat different places, Buffalo Wild Wings, find some barbecue spots, let them enjoy being together and being a team. We get 3 nights in a hotel, so all that stuff adds up, and we really need the support, the continued support that we already have.
Coach, I appreciate you coming over, not to only visit with us tonight, but I appreciate you coming over from Southside to kind of join the Hounds last year.
Absolutely.
And I know you're going to build this thing, and we're going to have a quality baseball program for years to come.
We're going in the right direction. There are only ways up.
There you go. Right. He's Nathan McCarville. He's the head baseball coach of the Newport Greyhounds. Big spring coming up. We play spring, but sometimes we have to play in the wintertime. We have to practice sometime in the wintertime.
That's right.
But I'm telling you, the Hounds are on. They're in the right direction, headed where we needed to go. Great leadership at the top, and that's what we want. We need your help if you can help it. Second half action is coming right up. River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.